Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of the Zona Zoo Sports Report. I'm Ben Gabrielson, alongside me Maddy, Rundin, and Maddy. We're here live inside the Richard Jefferson Gymnasium. Newly acquired this year to the university, it's home to the women's basketball practice facility. So let's get started now into the week. It was a tough week for men's basketball and baseball for Arizona.
Definitely. Men's basketball had that road trip up at the Washington schools. Did not come out with the outcome we really hoped for. They got beat by both Washington State and Washington, respectively. And back here at home, the men's baseball team also got swept by number 3 Georgia. So it was definitely a tough week for men's teams here at Arizona.
Definitely, and especially for basketball. We were at the press conference today to check in with Pennell and the boys. Let's go to that.
In the beginning of that game, I thought we did a good job on coming out. We did a good job starting the game off, getting off to an early lead. And the thing we didn't do is we didn't sustain that lead. We let them cut into our 10-point lead before the half, and they cut it to within 3. And I think that hurt us mentally going into halftime. And then second half, they just pretty much just gave it to us, something that hasn't happened to us in a long time. And we just didn't bring the intensity that we normally do in the second half.
We just got to protect the home court like we have been, all year long. So we're looking forward to these 2 games, but we're taking them one at a time. We're focusing on Cal today, and looking forward to a good matchup between them, and taking care of our home court this weekend.
Well, David Baga is, to me, the consummate team guy. Understands, he's probably not going to play. Comes to practice, works very hard, and probably has as good a rapport with every guy on our team as anybody. David will be a great ambassador for whatever he's doing. I've told him before he needs to run for public office, or President Shelton ought to hire him and figure it out after that, because this guy's good. He's good in front of people. Findy's been a real source of encouragement to me personally. He's a guy that I probably hadn't been here a week or 2 and came in my office. I think he was doing an internship up in Phoenix with the Suns and something for a class, and he was back in Tucson and just showed up in my office. And we sat down and talked for about 30 minutes and really just had a good visit. And then after I had the opportunity to become the head coach, he's been a very good source of encouragement for me. And I know that's hard for him because I'm the very guy that's keeping him from going in the game because I'm the one that puts him in, and yet I think our relationship's very strong.
That was head coach Russ Pennell and the Arizona basketball team. Obviously a rough week for them this past week, but they will have a chance to redeem themselves this Thursday and Saturday as the NorCal teams, California and Stanford, come into town. Thursday, the Cal game, they will be honoring former head coach Lute Olson, who meant all the world to this Arizona program, went to the tournament 24 of his 25 seasons.
That's right, and on Saturday, they will be honoring the seniors, David Baga and Fendi Onabon, at Senior Day at halftime during the Stanford game. But right now, we have our very own Charlie Wollin in the field with us. He's at the men's swim meet. And Charlie, what do you got for it?
Hi Maddy, hi Ben. Charlie Wollin down here at the Casa Family Pool as the Arizona Wildcats host the ASU Sun Devils in their last swim meet here in Tucson before the Pac-10 and NCAA tournaments, respectively. There was a packed house on hand. Let's have a look. All right, Coach, the last swim meet here in Tucson until the Pac-10 tournament and the NCAA tournament. How's the team looking so far to defend the national championship?
I think both teams are doing very well right now. This is a time of the year that can be a little iffy because we've just stopped lifting weights. Some people have just stopped coming to morning practices. So from this point forward, the more rest we can get, the better response the kids will have.
As an Olympian, what have you used from your experience in Beijing towards your collegiate career here at the University of Arizona?
I think the main thing that I learned from Beijing is just how to deal with big pressure situations. I learned there that it's just another meet. It might have a bigger name and some more accolades if you do well, but it's just another meet. It's in a pool that we train in every day, so just not to get too nervous or anything like that and just really enjoy the moment and take in the whole experience. And so, yeah, just to be relaxed all the time and wherever you're swimming, whatever the level of the meet is, just to be relaxed and enjoy it.
So as you can see, the Arizona Wildcats preparing to defend their national championship with the Pac-10 and NCAA tournaments coming up within the month. I'm going to go ahead and jump in. For Zona Zoo TV, I'm Charlie Wollin.
Thank you so much for that, Charlie. Hope you had a good swim.
I see reminiscence of Michael Phelps in that young man. But thanks for joining us this week on the Zona Zoo Sports Report. I'm Ben Gabrielson. Maddy Rundin alongside me as always. We'll have highlights of the Cal and Stanford games next week and everything and anything you need to know about Arizona sports. We'll see you next week.